So this is just
Nothing?
No. Got one place
Going
left,
up.
though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
taking the taint out of Fontaine.
Are you in the know? You've doubtlessly sampled products from Fontaine Futuristics. But do you know why Ryan Industries saved it? Frank Fontaine, business leader and benefactor of mankind? Or was he the best friend the parasite ever had? Were you aware his businesses were a front for a smuggling ring? And were you also fooled by his supposed charity work? At his free clinic, patients became test subjects, and his orphanages were places that children disappeared into and never came out. Once they learned the truth, Rapture's Central Council called for the arrest of Fontaine Futuristics' owner. But, a coward to the end, Fontaine found a hail of bullets preferable to facing justice. The council asked that Ryan Industries assume the burden of stewardship of Fontaine's ill-gotten assets.
How generous of them.
Andrew Ryan accepted that burden for the people of Rapture.
What
Now
a hero.
all citizens can enjoy these products, free of criminal taint. Now you know.
Off we go.
Fontaine got taken out by Ryan's goons for one reason, and one reason only. He built a better mousetrap.
Oh, for God's sake, Armand, you want to get us both rounded up?
So you admitted that Ryan's rounding people up.
It was a figure of speech.
The pot calling the kettle black is a figure of speech.
I keep my head low and I do my job.
Like a good German.
Now, is that a figure of speech?
Already.
Days. Her little girl's been missing for days.
I'm a complete wreck if Trudy even gets a nosebleed.
So many children. It can't all be coincidence.
Like how, even though we're like back in earlier Rapture, not the ruined one, just listening to like the NPCs talk, you can sense all of the dark stuff that's happening behind all the shininess.
Haven't you heard? Plasmids are now available in drinkable form. Drinkable? You don't say.
Oh, nice shoes.
Science think of next. New Ryan Industries drinkable plasmids. All the pleasure, none of the pain.
You have a...
Buongiorno, signore.
No, you do not have a recording behind your desk. That's where we came from, Box.
Ryan understands something fundamental about mankind. We want to be better than we are. That is what separates us from the jungle.
Alrighty. I like how there's only one of them talking, but he was still called Man too.
Intimacy is no different than any other commodity, friend. You sell soybeans, I sell companionship.
Ugh, it's disgusting.
That's the Bible talking, pal. That's your mother talking. What does Ryan say? Petty morality? You can keep it.
This was the last
Welcome.
one. Feel like you need a bigger selection.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course.
What is this piece?
It's lovely, isn't it?
Where's he hiding that box?
Covered by Mr. Ryan.
Scared of our own shadow. I'm the independent type, and that's why I smoke nicotine brand cigarettes.
It seems like a unwise thing to do while you're trying to sneak in and steal stuff.
I make my own decisions. Nicotine brand cigarettes.
There you are, you little son of a bitch.
That we never knew existed.
Yes.
Can you turn it up? Oh, it's so intoxicating. but also powerful and masculine. Oh, yes, one feels the urge to surrender.
Alrighty.
I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing. Good. You've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
Assuming I can find my way back. Oh, those just
Fine
papers.
piece of work back with those shopkeeps. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety
Oh,
of roles.
yes, we've been in here, but just in case.
The Great Chain guides all of our efforts. Even if we
I've completely lost track of where we've been and where we haven't been.
So, what kind of field you in?
Field?
Yeah, you know, occupation. Can't imagine what kind of employment would lead you to tag along on a job like this.
I
didn't
suppose
notice.
you could say I work in debt collection.
Didn't notice that these were here when we got here the first time.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
This reminds me of the Japanese movie Symbol, which is just a guy in a whole white room. And, well, to put it simply, stuff happens. Not bad stuff, like funny stuff or strange stuff. But somehow he managed to make a movie where there's just him and no dialogue, almost no dialogue, in a completely white room. Pretty interesting. But very strange. Especially the ending.
Dance, dance, move! Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music, to the spirit of the eternal! No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick! Please! The stick! For God's sake! My muse shall not be mocked!
Yeah, we totally didn't see that
Get
coming.
them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas.
Before I talk to you, I want to make sure that
There's no room in Rapture anymore for the artist.
there's no little recordings anywhere. Like how she didn't need to wear a mask.
Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, lady?
Need to ask you a few questions.
I'd say cookies, but sure.
Yes, yes. It is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You are more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is.
I love her face expression.
And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
That's gonna be a problem.
I see something in you two. Art strips away
Because
artifice.
I don't have...
Show me who you are,
I'm
and I
merely
will show you where you need to
a
go.
floating camera.
Son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Dance with me.
Come, dance.
If he didn't like those other people's dance,
I
he's
shudder
not
to
gonna
think
like
what greater price he
my
might care to
performance.
extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
Because I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick!
I told you I was a bad dancer.
I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
Not sure that's possible.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me.
Thank you.
I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Look.
Fontaine's.
Yes.
Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
But
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild.
if we're able to
There's a dock up ahead.
go here and then return, then
Takes a cold
surely
son
they
of a
can
bitch to do that to a living person.
also return from here.
Burial, let's see.
You read your residency
title drop.
contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
They always get you with the fine print.
Don't get too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
That was not a... oh,
Seem to
crap.
be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
Oh. Three bullets does not bode well. Right? Oh. The original was better. Thank you. What on earth was that? And from where?
Look up there. Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
A grabby thing?
Could be handy.
A skyhook?
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber? Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
Yep.
Goddamn grabber stuck.
I want the frosty one. Get me the frosty.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
Come back! I want the frosty! Want it. I want it.
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
There we go. Can we do anything with...
Mr. DeWitt, look. Take your time. I'm fine down here.
Doesn't seem like enough.
Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the three buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this.
I see. Look at all this gambling money. Wait, where did... I killed two of you. Where did...
When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was,
On a Tuesday?
geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure. Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
There, little birdies. Eat it up. Well, it's good for you, you know. I've never heard of birds that didn't like seeds. What's the matter with you? Do you think it's poison?
Mr. DeWitt, take a look.
Can we do, like, sneak attacks? No, I don't think we can.
I'll be late again.
A fella nearby? You promised never again!
Uh-oh. Then you
Mr. DeWitt,
Yes.
look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive.
Now, I did hear a store over...
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Yeah.
An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up.
So, do we need to go that way? Yes, we do. So let's go this way then. Hello. I almost drank it. Free gambling money. Let's buy ourselves some. There we go. Wait, is this also? Yeah.
Another burst pipe.
Store sunk a few hundred feet beyond its specifications. More pressure, more burst pipes.
So we can't go there just yet. Now, will I remember that we can go back there later? Probably not. Oh, that was just a...
Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. Oh, have matters progressed so little? I could turn this with a rake pick. Done.
Where'd you learn that?
Oh, it's something I picked up a long time ago.
Yeah, our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
You look positively enraged. Well, GIF. Fontaine's was my favorite department store. What's the big idea with Ryan sinking it?
Just let me in, okay? Fontaine, he said we're all equal down here now. All in...
That was very effective.
I know real well how these buyers think. I get in their heads. They never even see me coming.
Why are my hands all red?
I see you.
What's that now?
Stay away from me! I don't have anything!
There we go. Lockpick, excellent. Here is special clothing. Filthy Leech. Use the plasma to kill an enemy, return some Eve. Yes, please. Because we're probably gonna need that a lot since we only have 6 bullets.
She told me to stop calling, so...
Maybe I should have let him finish. Oh. Take a nice peek.
Ryan, you bastard. Left me here to rot. Sure, I signed the contract. Helped turn Fontaine's into a prison. 10 days, big rush, everything slapdash. Right before the prisoners are brought in. One of your piece of shit turrets. Bam! Both kneecaps. Now I'm likely a cripple locked in a jail, surrounded by maniacs. Haven't even been paid, but I don't care. Just get me out of here!
Yeah, we can use a tiny bit of help. I say as I eat all of it. Is that soda? No. It's alcohol.
Are you a man or a slave?
My private life isn't for your entertainment!
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Mr. DeWitt, catch!
Thanks.
Thank you. It was not a Eve flask, that was just a blue light. Ah. So I'm guessing he went that way. Let's do some looting first. Oh, thank you. Making sure I didn't miss anything here. Don't think I did. Yep.
Need a lock picked.
Really? That little old lock.
I was expecting more loot here.
Got it.
The Daily Bread.
Don't forget, anybody offering you a hand of charity has their other hand in your pocket. Every man for himself. It's the Rapture way.
You can't talk to me.
Uh-oh.
Show me some respect. Because I'm a salesman. They say I'm
You know what we're doing.
To Just what the doctor ordered.
How many have you had?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't... Thank you.
It used to be such a thrill to hear Ryan speak. Parasites, this. And the exaltation of man, that. Sure, it could all get a bit of a bore. But the old bear sure knew how to enunciate.
You know, it's good to have standards. Oh. Oh no.